Welcome back to our Fluke Mobile learning path here in eMaint University. Again, I am Tom Ray, the e-learning and content manager here for Fluke eMaint. And this portion of the training, we're going to talk about assets in Fluke Mobile for X5 and how we use those. You'll notice there's a tab at the bottom that's called Assets. If we click into that tab, we will be presented with our list view of assets. Now, in this case, I've already been searching for a specific one because all these assets on my list view contain the letters GT. But if I want to go back to this to show all assets, I'm just going to click search here. And this is a list of all of my assets that are currently in my little demo system here. If you would like to get more information about an asset, you can scroll and take a look. If you've included the photos, of course, you can see the photos. If you click on View Details, you can get into more detail of the specific asset you're looking at, including documents, if you have any for it. I have a couple of documents for this one. Any part that's ever been used for the asset. Also, meter readings. If the asset has a meter on it, you can take a meter reading directly here. Also, you have the three dots at the top right. These three dots allow you to do work orders off of the asset, work requests off the asset, or to view the work order history of this asset. All right, let's dig a little deeper and take a look at a specific asset. We could click View Details on any one of these here to view more information about that asset. But I am going to do a search for a specific asset by clicking the magnifying glass. Now, I have a couple of different search criteria that I could use. I could go by the department that it could be in. Like I could maybe pull back only things from my rental department or my IT department. If I was standing by the asset and it was barcoded, I could click our barcode scanner here and just simply scan the barcode of the asset and it would pull right that asset up onto the screen. Or I could go by, if I know the asset ID, I could type it in. And you only need to know 2 characters to perform a search. Additionally, if I knew the description of the asset, I could type it in here as well, and then I could search for it. I know that the asset ID of what I'm looking for begins with the letters GT. So I'm going to type in GT and click search. And here they are. These are my GT 350Rs in the rental department. I have this one and also another. We're going to look at the details of this orange one here. Click View Details. From here you have the basic details of this asset with the ID, the description, and the type. This is able to be edited by clicking the bottom right here, and from there you could make edits to these things if you need to, and then click the greater than sign when you are ready to save it. Documents shows any kind of documentation you have currently for the asset. This one has a photo, and also it has a logo for the exotic car rental lot that it is a part of. You could also add documents to the asset directly by clicking the plus button and browse your computer for the document, or if you have your mobile device or iPad or your Samsung device, you can take a photo of it. I can't do that now because my webcam is photographing me. It's making a video of me at the moment, so it is in use. The next tab is Asset Parts. This tab will show you any part that's ever been used in the asset and also how many times it has been used. So these are the parts that this specific asset has used in the past. Really useful to use this to help your technicians to know what kind of parts have been used in the past to help them determine what they might need to have to work on it this time. And the final tab we have here is the Meter Readings tab. From here, if the asset does have meters, you can take those meter readings and put them directly to the asset. This one has a couple. And finally, you have the 3 dots at the top right. These 3 dots will enable you to create a work order off of the asset, or a work request off the asset, or view the work order history of the asset. We're going to click the last one. This is my history of work orders for this specific Ford GT350R. You can scroll down and see what's going on. This one currently has an open work order here for just testing some comment feature in Fluke Mobile. And it was a corrective work order, and you can kind of gauge what was going on for this specific asset. I can even see future work orders that are going to be coming in the future. Those are preventive work orders that have not been turned into open work yet. If you would like to look at one that's maybe closed, I'm going to keep scrolling until I find one that's closed, just to show you that we can open that work order up and take a look at it. All those have been future. Here's a closed one. You can click the details of this work order and see the procedures that were used, documents if there were any, part requirements, charges, miscellaneous charges, labor charges, and who it was assigned to. But this is just a brief overview of what you can do from the Asset tab inside of Fluke Mobile. So just to reiterate here, let's go and close out our search again. So from here, you can see all of your assets. If you click the magnifying glass, you can search for them using these 3 criteria or use your barcode scanner. Once you've got into an asset, by viewing the details, you can look at the tabs available for this asset, and you can even add more to these if you need to. And of course, you can create those work requests or work orders or view the history straight from the asset. That concludes the video about assets in Fluke Mobile. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.